welcome to the stream, guys. Give me a second. I'm gonna like play some music so it's not so like dull and stuff. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm going to do some art today. I've got a crazy child here. She is deciding to be the craziest child. Yeah, and then she starts screaming. As soon as I start doing this, she wants to start screaming. All right, good girl. What is this one you've seen? What boo-boos? Oh my goodness. Child screaming. Hold on. Let me see if I can change help her for a second. Hey, boo-boos. You were just being a little bit. You're just being crazy. She's deciding to be crazy right now. Let's see if we can get you a new one. Alright. So, I'm drawing the legendary birds as humans. At least that's the plan. Why I can't hear the music myself? I'm trying to figure that out. Oh, there we go. Rose always has scuff all the time. By the way, if y'all want some awesome coffee, I still have an affiliate with Atasha Coffee. Get your Hot Mama coffee. Use Rose Color Sparks code. I'm thinking about buying my next one from them soon. I want to try a different flavor. The banana nut bread is still fire, but I need to try other flavors. So, my goal, so I already drew Articuno. Next I'm drawing Zapdos. But so with each of these I'm actually drawing the character with the human version. What interesting hybrid will we be making today? We're going to be making Galarian Zapdos as a human. So I already made the Articuno one. And let me tell you, he turned out really good. So first I typically draw the actual character, and then we can go from there. But that is the hybrid. Now, it's going to start looking kind of weird at first, and I'm going to draw these, like, random shapes. It's got a big foot. Like, big feet. Make him hook the... What? Colonel Sanders from KFC? Colonel Sanders. Sorry, I don't know why I said Colonel. Colonel Sanders from KFC. So you want him to be a chicken? Is that what you're saying? You want him to come out like a chicken? You think this is chicken quality? You think you could eat a Zapdos? Is that what you're saying? By the way, Winter might come in and say hi. I don't know yet. Yes, but like Sanders? So, I am making actually all these characters like anime characters, so I'm not gonna do anything silly if that's what you're asking me to do. Zapdos, we're not doing no Zapdos fried chicken. That's hilarious though. Uh, so I'm drawing these as actually like good anime characters. And that being said, like, I'm thinking about drawing him kind of like Bakugo, you know, from what do you call it? My Hero Academia, kind of like that. Like, I think he's gonna be like a spiky haired dude. He looks really weird. Like the foot that's farthest away definitely looks a lot smaller. But you're so clever, Mission Silo. You are so clever. Just make him fried chicken. Ugh. I don't know why, but like this one by far seems hard in my brain compared to like Articuno. I'm not sure as to why he looks harder to me, but for some reason he's like kind of hard to draw. Child. I don't know why this is like Zapdos is just like the hardest thing ever. Oh, my music turned off. What? Repeat yourself. There we go. I sometimes always forget to turn on repeat. I don't know. My game for like streaming has been a little off. So this one was kind of a weird one that was, I want to say it was a request. I had asked y'all if y'all wanted me to see me draw Zapdos, or the birds as humans, or if y'all wanted to see me draw the legendary cats as humans, and y'all said the birds. So I'm trying to draw the birds. Okay, no Zapdos fried chicken. I see him as a manager inspector or IT personnel at like the fried chicken hub. He sounds like he's important. Like for fried chicken, I mean, maybe they'll fry him later, right? Like he's important now, but then they'll fry him later. Is that what it is? Draw him as an electrician. So I thought about like giving him maybe like electrical powers, right? Like maybe that's kind of like electrician, like an electrical, I don't know. Wouldn't that be crazy? Maybe he has like zappy eyes and then like he can like change outlets and stuff and then like create, maybe he is the power plant, just like the bird. The bird is just like a power plant, right? Or you capture him at a power plant, right? No, fried chicken is separate, but fry him later is what you come up with. I think so. I think you just fry him later. What did you just drop? Did you drop your bubbles? You're just such a cute little thing, aren't you? Boo-boos. Baby boo-boos. She is the cutest thing on the planet. I'll tell y'all what. She is absolutely adorable. Today, Winter schooled me on what is it? Titans? What's that show called? What's that show called? Clash of Titans, or I don't know. The Titans anime. Taught me all about it today. Albert Einstein Zapdos, because power of electrician. Well, I think in the original game, when you capture Zapdos, you actually capture him at a power plant. They initially weren't going to do it that way, but I think they ended up doing it that way because it was the I don't know. It's something to do with like how it just kind of matched the story or something. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, it's the Titans anime. The one with all the big titans and they eat people. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Maybe I'll ask him. What anime were we talking about today? If you want a cool look, how about making Zapdos a juggler? Like, have him juggle balls? Have him juggle balls. Sorry, I'm still like a little bit like I got a dry cough. This cough will not go away. I'm kind of mad about it, honestly. It will not go away. Attack on Titan, that's what it was. That's what it was. I better message him back. Attack on Titan. We figured it out. Why am I messaging? Juggle bolts of lightning and balls of lightning. Jeez, that's creative. But, like, okay, let me ask you this. Mission Silo, were you the one who never really watched anime? Because I thought you didn't watch anime, and yet you know what Attack on Titan is. So, like, what does that mean about you? Because I didn't think you watched anime. I'm, like, totally confused now. Well, till you hear my plan with AI. Okay, you can... Excuse me, you can totally tell me your plan with AI. Boo-boos. The boo-boos. You can totally tell me your plan with AI. Man, his foot is so big. Like, did I just draw it, like, way too big? I don't know, man. Looks kind of weird. I know about Attack on Titan. I know about Attack on Titan because everyone else won't shut up about it. I don't watch JoJo. You don't watch JoJo, but I know a lot about it for some reason. I don't watch JoJo. I think it's too silly for me. I mean, maybe if I watched it, I might like it, but, like, I don't know. I typically don't watch, like, really silly animes. Because to me, it's, like, not my thing. Because people keep talking about it. So you just know about it, but you don't like it. You don't watch it yourself. I don't know what to say about that, to be honest. By the way, if y'all haven't seen it, I have my coming soon, y'all. I posted it. Zapdos' head is big because of big brain. I feel like it has, like, massive feet. Like, if you like feet, it's right there in your face. Like, his feet are, like, massive. I don't, like, my Articuno looks way better than the Zapdos right now. I don't know how to feel about this Zapdos. My Zapdos is a little sad. For the same reason, but for some reason, it's like how I know about splits, because my stepdad talks about it all the time, but I hate it. Definitely try a lightning juggling Zapdos. So is he supposed to have like juggle zaps of lightning? Look, we've got creative people in here. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Look, I'm making it as the best I can, but I'm telling you what, like, I'm not sure Zapdos is something I'm good at drawing. I'm doing the best I can, y'all. And if it's not to y'all's liking, y'all can just eat it. Just eat it. I'm gonna turn this. I'm gonna color here. Yes, lightning bolt, juggling ostrich. But it's gonna be a person. You're making this harder than I was expecting to make it. Yeah, I mean, we can make him like juggle a lightning. But we gotta make him look cool too. He's gotta have like a cool factor. Like he's gotta be totally cool. Oh yeah, he has a little bit of a, what do you call it? A zapping looking thing here. There we go. We got a little bit of a lightning bolt looking thing. I don't know if my Zapdos looks great, but that's fine. I'm okay with it. Easiest way to draw Zapdos is draw him as a chicken tender. They're done. What is up with you and chicken? I think you need to go eat some chicken, man. Like, go get yourself some fried chicken and enjoy yourself some fried chicken. Chicken tender being cooked with lightning. Man, y'all are gonna make me want some, like, chicken. He's gonna be chilling, like, right there. Now I gotta draw him as a human. I'm not sure I did this bird justice, but like, chicken barbecue spiced with lightning. Eat Zapdos, taste the lightning. I don't know why YouTube didn't like that, but it apparently didn't want to show me that. That's weird. Chicken Zapdos burrito. What is up with y'all wanting to eat Zapdos? Like, I get he's a chicken and all, but like, shoot. Rawr, angry chicken. So, I think I'm gonna make him like Bakugo. I need to look up like a Bakugo reference. So he's gonna be like, we gotta give him like some spiky hair, man. He's gonna have like spiky hair, like that. And he's gonna. Why does it do this? It always switches to the eraser. I hate that. I don't know how to change that. And I don't know if that's a Procreate glitch or if that's like a. I don't know. I don't know if that's a Procreate glitch or what. Alright, he's gonna have like spiky hair coming to the side there. Yeah. Pink Rock Zapdos with guitar. You want a guitar now? Because I said breast. Because it's furry and easy to draw drumstick versus Zapdos. Censored for saying breast, yet Rose is sponsored for cough tea. Yes, we you know, look, Hot Mamas. I need to change this one. This one looks like Christmas time. But look, guys, I am affiliate sponsored by Atasha Coffee. Use rose-colored sparks. Come on, buy your coffee with the Hudas. Winter, ask your family if they want some Huda coffee. Funny, not funny. You know what? YouTube does what it wants. That's all I'm gonna say. YouTube does what it wants. The problem with like drawing juggling though, I already drew hands today and like almost failed at it. And y'all want me to draw more hands. Y'all want me to draw more hands. And I'm starting to refuse because I don't think I'm good with hands. Look, I'm gonna have to look up a reference, y'all. Y'all are making this hard. Y'all are making this real hard. There, he's gotta have a smexy neck. Yeah, look at that anime neck. He's gotta have an Adam's apple too. Look at that. Oh yes. He's gotta have jowls like a handsome man, right? Right, y'all? Come on, help me out here. Careful, she may draw the hands backwards. Shush. You know, I never used that VTuber model again. I never used it again after I drew that, and after you told me that the hands, I knew something was wrong with the hands. I knew it. I knew something was wrong with the hands. And guess what? I couldn't figure it out until you said, hold up, the hands are backwards. Like, no one said anything. No one said anything until I already rigged the thing. No one said anything. And then by the time it was rigged, like, I was done. I ain't doing it again. See, look, he looks like Bakugo. He's so mad. Edgy idea, draw Zapdos as a drunk Japanese salaryman who is puking up lightning after a long night at the bar hopping. Guys, y'all are terrible. Well, that escalated quickly. I know, exactly. It escalated very quickly. I think his eye's too big. His eyes are too close to his ears. He went from juggling electricity to puking on the side. Look, I don't know what to say, man. That's poor Zapdos. We need Evox in here. We need his opinion. I'm sure he would give me his opinion if he was here. I know. He's like, I realize I escalated this way too quickly. See, he has all the ideas. He definitely has all the ideas, and I don't. So, you know what? He should be the creative one here. How do I draw hands? As far as hands, giving him hands of a bird so you can draw them backwards? Guys, y'all have no faith in me, okay? Y'all have no faith I will draw these hands just fine, okay? Look, he's angry. Definitely give him a break. Zapdos' life story unhinged. Started as a bird, became a chicken nugget, to a juggler, to bar hopping, and over. My god. When did he become the ultimate anime arc? It's already started, y'all. The story of Zapdos and how he became a hero. From a chicken nugget to hero. Hello, Jax. How are you? I'm trying to draw Zapdos as a human, but they keep coming up with story arcs for Zapdos, and apparently Zapdos is like a whole look, Winter summed it up in like one paragraph. I'm supposed to be drawing him juggling, what was it? Juggling electricity. But listen, like, that means I have to draw hands. Y'all are making me draw hands, and I already drew hands today. I don't want to draw more hands. He escaped from capacity from from Chick-fil-A before he became a chicken nugget and joined the circus as a juggler. Listen, I thought he was at Colonel Sanders. I thought he was at that's not Popeyes. What is it? Oh my goodness. What restaurant is that? Not Popeyes. Is it not Church's Chicken? Man, y'all are gonna make me look this up, aren't you? Chicken. Fried. Oh wait, are y'all gonna tell me? He was captured by Chick-fil-A bounty hunters? But that's not where he started. You're drawing Zapdos as a human, I see. Yes. And Winter, you think I can read that? It says, yeah, they're the... I don't know what any of that says. I know you're trying to mess with me because I'm dyslexic, but I think that makes it harder. Are you also human, Rose-Colored Sparks? Are you, like, assuming I'm AI? Are you assuming I'm a robot right now? Colonel Zapdos was the disguise he used to escape the cages before he was processed into chicken nugget. Okay, but listen here. What is that restaurant? Like, I gotta look it up. Fried chicken restaurants. Stop, boo-boos. I am not finding. What is that chicken place? It's not Popeyes. Colonel Sanders. KFC. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Why are you screaming, child? It says mirrors help Rose draw hands the right way. You're so bad. Yes, KFC. KFC is it. I was having problems. Okay, guys, I was having problems. All right, I drew his head. Now I don't know what to draw now. Like he's angry. He's a mad Zapdos. He's angry. I need to probably draw his hands. Don't need hands as a bird. Birds use their backs as a hand so they could juggle with just their beak. It's my music. What's wrong with my music? Oh, my baby's my music? My baby is music. That's what you're saying. Totally give him a break. A beak? That would be hilarious. He's supposed to be a human. No. He's supposed to be a good-looking anime character. We're not doing that. But I'll tell you what. I need to draw. I like your juggling idea. I like your juggling idea, but I need to figure out how to draw it. I'm gonna look up anime hands. Look, I need to do what Sam Does Art did and do like as many hands as I can draw in like 24 hours. That would probably do me justice, because the reality is I'm not great at hands. Lightning Fried Chicken Zapdos is CEO after his bar bender, he started a business. The music from your computer might be upsetting the baby. She can't hardly hear the music. Ever seen jugglers juggle with their head? I mean, yes. I mean, I have. I love how Winter thinks. Listen, y'all need to come up with a whole story and write it out for me, and then I will tell everyone the story of Zapdos, okay? Because it sounds like this story is getting convoluted. This story is getting way too out of hand. Anime hands? No, it can't be woman hands. It's got to be manly hands. Boo-boos. Yourself. Yeah. Oh, I found the best reference. I found the best reference, guys. I found it. He's gonna have his hand way up here. And he's gonna juggle from way up here. There we go. He's gonna have his hand like that. Juggle states of depression with my head? That's like so sad. I'm so sorry. Hi, Ellis Loves Dominoes. What's up with like fast food today? We've got Ellis Loves Dominoes. We're talking about KFC and Chick-fil-A and like what else? It's like fast food galore up in here, man. What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to like call upon the gods of fast food and pizza? Oh, it's hilarious, guys. His arm, we gotta make his forearm big enough. Otherwise he'll look too skinny. We don't want no skinny Zapdos. Who wants that? No one wants that. I'm facing a sugar crisis. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna look for some chocolate piece. That is so random. Child. Is it drawing a bird Pokemon? Yeah, we're drawing bird Pokemon. But he's a human. He's gotta have human features, yo. He's gotta have human features. A beak for a mask as a juggler costume? What is up with you giving him a beak? He's a human. I've already drawn the other one as a human. I'm not drawing them as a half bird. We're trying to draw them completely human. Completely human, if we can. You need to draw a chocolate Eevee evolution at some point. Got the idea from Jack's chocolate addiction. Need to draw a chocolate Eevee evolution. That'd be kind of cool, actually. That would be like a cool challenge. Draw like different food type Eevees. That would be kind of cool. I gotta look at this reference, y'all. So this is going to be a hard reference. I'm not going to even lie, because the reality is this hand is going to be a little bit complicated. Considering that the hand, you can't see the pinky very well, or the, or this finger for that matter. I'm going to do my best, y'all. If it looks terrible, like, look, y'all at least know I did my best. And it's gonna have some zaps, y'all. Some zaps. There, now he's juggling zaps almost on top of his hair. That's what y'all wanted, right? Zaps on top of his hair. We gotta give him clothes, though. He can't be naked. Hold up, hold on. Oh, okay. I mean, if you were talking about beans, you're going to get chat making jokes about being gassy. You're drawing a bird, give him a drumstick jokes. I mean, come on. Hold up. Like Mission Silo's idea, I'm making you a reference. It sounds like y'all are trying to help me. Child! You think you're the star of the show, don't you? Hold on. Let me see if I can, like, give my child away to my mom. give you away to my mom. Alright. Guys, guess what? I successfully pawned off my child to my mom, and I got a piece of bacon out of it. So, we're not in a bad place, y'all. Keep the story simple. Human Zapdos was... Oh my goodness, this is a paragraph. I'm out of breath, guys. I just had to run up and down the stairs and like, oh, I'm out of breath. Now I gotta read a paragraph. Shoot, man. Alright, I gotta give him clothes. I don't know what to give him for clothes. Keep the story simple. Human Zapdos was going to become a salaryman, but chose to become a lightning juggler for a circus trope. Instead, you got fire dancers and Zapson's a lightning dancer. They let him join because he came up with the art of lightning juggling and lightning dancing. One of a kind. Sent me a reference. Awesome. Oh my goodness. You said it looks like Bakugo and the mission said it had a beak. Did you just make this, Winter? Look at what Winter made. Look at this. This is what everything y'all wanted. Y'all wanted this, okay? This is how y'all wanted Zapdos to look, okay? That is definitely what Mission Silo was wanting. That was the best reference. Which idea did you like the most, Winter? Okay, I need to copy and paste this. Keep the story simple. But we're missing something with the story, okay? First, he was definitely a chicken nugget. Because we started this story with him being a chicken nugget. I'm gonna send this story to we gotta refine this story. First, he was a chicken nugget. Which I did you like? LOL, it's awesome. Yeah, Winter came up with that. Winter made that with his art skills. Maybe we give him like, I don't know. I saw Bakugo with a big collar, and I'm thinking maybe I just do the same for him. It makes him look kind of cool and edgy, right? I hope I'm just not stealing from the idea of Bakugo, but shoot, man. No, we're not gonna make the collar like that. He's gonna be like too cool for school, man. And he's gotta have like a chain, right? Like he's gotta have like a chain of some sort. Which this is gonna be Sucky Chain. I'm gonna have to actually draw it. He's too cool for school. 100% solid reference of the beak. The chicken nugget was a joke. That was what Winter called a rough draft. No, man. He started off as a chicken nugget. Y'all came up with this idea, not me. I can't believe I pawned off my daughter to my mom. She just like was like, all right, I'll take her. She was in here like screaming her throat out. She was just like, ah! It's okay. My mom's great. She's cooking salmon and apparently bacon and like, I don't know. She's cooking a bunch of stuff. I just put her in her little like, my daughter in her little like, she has a little rolly thing that she rolls around in because she's starting to walk. Nugget cooked with lightning trademarked. let's say Zapdos couldn't work a regular job because of his beak. Poor Zapdos. This whole story's getting complicated. It's getting convoluted. Poor Zapdos. She's gonna be too cool for school. Yeah. Look at that big old arm. Zapdos also eats salmon between juggle sessions. Let's say if Zapdos couldn't work a regular job because of his beak. I'm like copying and pasting all of this to Winter so I can use this information for later. Why did it at Winter you? I don't know why it did that. Also switch them bolts with them bolts. What does that mean? Switch them bolts with them bolts. Should I give him like I don't know, like should I give him a bracelet or something? Like, should he have like a chain bracelet or something? Is that why I'm being spammed on Discord? Yes, that is why you're being spammed. So we can save this information because it seems like it's very important information. We need to know this for later. So his arm... Probably gonna have to move his arm a little bit. I don't know if it looks right, but it's fine. There we go. We just put it right next to his head. He's gonna zap his head. Zap his head. What do I do with his arm though? Like, do I give him a necklace? Do I give him like a bracelet? I mean, like, what do I do? Is there, I mean, do I give him like a spiky bracelet or something? So let's say he tried to find work for a long time, but no one would hire him because of his beak. He was about to sell his body to KFC to be made into chicken nuggets. The money would be used to support his family, but he met the circus trope before he could before he committed to the idea. He is part chicken and can legally be made into a chicken sandwich. Okay, I'm gonna send this one to Winter too. We're gonna spam him on Discord. He has no idea what's coming. And he's got a whole like novel being written to him. Sorry, Winter. I'm doing my best. Give him feathers instead of metal chains? Like what? Give him feathers? Like feathers on his arm? That's kind of weird. Yeah. He's got to have zappy feathers. But he's supposed to be human, guys. I don't like the feathers. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's too much like half human something or other. But we can give him like kind of like a tribal necklace with like feathers on them maybe. Maybe that's what we can do. Before we would sell him to KFC, he would really drunk, and that's how he meet the circus, join up. Yes, feathers on the arm, zappy feathers. I think we need to do like a tribal bracelet of like feathers. There, he's kind of like Bakugo mixed in with I don't know what. Look, so my Zapdos is mad. Apparently my Articuno looks really sad. Apparently. He is very human. He just has some mutations that go with feather tattoos or lightning tattoos. You think I should give him a lightning tattoo? Maybe like a zigzag tattoo? There we go. And he's got feathers on him. His other eye is a little bit too small, so I gotta make it a little bigger. There we go. Same way as fire dancers do fire whips. Look, we gotta do the fire one next. The fire one's Moltres. Tesla coils? You want to do Tesla coils on his arm. I think this looks good. Like, I'm actually pretty happy with this. Surprisingly, I'm actually pretty happy with this. I think it looks good. So my Articuno is sad. He's like just angry like Bakugo. I think it'll be fine. Then we gotta find an emotion for Moltres. He's also probably have to have some black hair because Zapdos, I don't know why I say Moltres. Zapdos has some like orange and black hair. Okay, let's stick with this. If you're happy, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Zapdos looks like he's ready to take my lunch money. Doesn't he kind of look like, remind me of like a bully Bakugo? Kind of reminds me of like a bully Bakugo. The chicken nugget that tried and overcame and then became a juggling electrician. I like a duet of fire dancer and lightning dancer. So what should we do for Moltres? Like, if you know, you'll have all these stories for Zapdos. We need something for Moltres. What is Moltres gonna do? I really like the idea of a circus lightning dancer. So, did you ever play, like, Final Fantasy XIV? There's literally a class of dancer. Now, I don't think it's lightning based, but you can play as, like, a dancer and she has, like, powers and stuff. It's actually pretty fun. The Moltres is a fire dancer. Alright, we're doing all the birds as men, though. So it can't be a woman. It's not gonna be a woman. It's all been men. Now, I like the idea of making a chocolate Eevee evolution. That sounds pretty cool. Moltres is fire based. Yes. Moltres is fire based. Never have played Final Fantasy. Really? Do you play any games? Mission Silo, do you play any video games? So I did Articuno, which is like ice based. No, I don't. You don't play any games. I'm sorry. We got Moltres, which is or Articuno, which is ice based. Now we have Zapdos, which is electric based, and then we have Moltres, which is fire based. Moltres is the only one I haven't figured out yet, like how I want to draw. There are male fire dancers and male fire jugglers. Okay, used to play them all the time, you just don't anymore. I gotcha. I tried Final Fantasy XIV, can't stay connected. The server DCs me every 5 minutes, and I tried troubleshooting customer support, and it never got resolved, so I quit 2 weeks in. Wow, that's terrible. That's not a great experience. Final Fantasy XIV is all about the story, and like actually their raid system is actually pretty decent. I liked their raid system a lot. In some ways I actually like it more than WoW, but I don't know, I just like, they don't, I don't think they come out with content fast enough. Like, WoW has typically has a ton of content. And I think that Final Fantasy XIV doesn't really come out with a lot of content really fast. So an ice-based juggler, a fire-based juggler, and a lightning-based juggler. You like that idea? Sounds like I gotta make a whole juggling idea. Like a juggling dancering idea. A circus trope of birdmen. Elemental dancers and elemental jugglers. Sounds like this is a whole story. Maybe like this is your anime. Maybe you should do an anime on it, or like a manga. But I did like Final Fantasy XIV. I didn't really get into the story until like when it got into the whole, what was it, the Shadowbringers one. Oh my gosh, that story is nuts. I literally cried. And I don't cry for video games. It was so good. It was so good. Probably one of the best stories ever. Maybe be a good anime, or maybe not. I mean, it sounds like you're coming up with like a whole story and everything. Actually, I kind of like this one. So far, I've liked all the birds that I've drawn so far, and I'm actually kind of liking it. Uh-oh, my mom's sending pictures to the family. My daughter is pulling out money out of my mom's purse. Oh no, Grandma's wallet. She's already found money. I would be a good idea for an anime. Yeah, I mean, you could totally come up with a story, that's for sure. I can't believe I've drawn 2 drawings today. Like, lately I've just been having a hard time getting any art done. But actually, I've been I got a lot done today. I mean, I haven't colored it. I've just drawn it. Throw some martial arts into it. Martial art, elemental juggling, birdman. But then you have to come up with an actual story. Like, we already have the characters down. You have to come up with a story then. Like, what's the story about, right? KFC equals Kentucky Fried Chicken? No, Kung Fu Chicken. It no longer means Kentucky Fried Chicken. How did you know this? So, Winter, did you get any art done today? Did you actually do anything today for art? I'm excited if you did. Because you haven't drawn anything in a while, right? So, like, whatever you drew today is progress. Ever noticed in anime they don't have a complete story? Sometimes it's just telling a story of some people in their lives. No? Normally anime has complete stories. Are you talking about, like, slice of life? Or if you're talking about, like, JoJo, I don't watch animes like that. I mean, I think JoJo's just, like, supposed to be hilarious. But most animes have, like, a massive story. In the West, it's to have everything put together like a puzzle. We were just talking today about Attack on Titan. And, like, how, like, they put the story together in Attack on Titan. And, like, it seemed like I was asking if the story, like, was made up as it went, or if it was, like, a story that the artist already, I guess, came up with, but, like, you don't know anything until the very end of the story. And Winter was saying that he thinks the story was written before the actual anime was made, or the manga was made, I mean. So, like, a lot of animes are very complicated and like puzzles. Like, you don't know what's happening until it's already happened, you know what I mean? But I'm a massive anime watcher. Like, I watch a lot of anime. Look at some references, but I don't actually... Looked at some references, but I didn't actually draw. Looking up references and just saw a bunch of garbage AI slop on art reference sites and went, that's enough of that, and went and did some squats. Like, I don't watch JoJo. I have not seen JoJo. So you just gave up? So you just looked at references and you just gave up? No, I was so excited to hear you started drawing again, and I'm sad now because I wanted to see what you were gonna draw. No, sad now. Look, I'm trying to draw Zapdos the best I can. Okay, speaking of AI, I'll tell you my idea. Alright. Apparently Mission Silo has an idea about AI. Look at the chicken! The chicken! Look at the chicken! Chicken time! I don't know why I'm talking like that. I think because my brothers talk like that. It's like, chicken! Oh, wow. Mom's making jokes. There's a programming language called... It's a geographic programming language. Okay. So actually the reason why I made that short is because, so I don't know how many of y'all know this. AI, if you're not on Twitter, it's not a big deal. Like y'all wouldn't know. But on Twitter, they've implemented they've implemented something new. Instead of writing code, you make art as code. You make, so that the idea is to make code to tell AI to go. I don't know if that would work. So the thing about, like, so Twitter came out with a new AI thing, and it's kind of unfortunate, to be honest, but basically it's an automatic click to basically change any picture that it sees. So like it's literally a button on Twitter, and the button says like you can change it with AI. It won't let me see that, whatever you just typed on YouTube for some reason. You tell it to self-destruct. I think AI is way too, I would assume, is way too protected. But the thing about AI is, like, so they came out with this new thing for photos now, that you can automatically click directly on the photo and say change it with AI, something like that. I don't know what the exact words are, but a lot of artists, not just artists, like a lot of people didn't like this feature on Twitter, because it not only can change like the photos of art, but it can also change like people's photos to be doing things that maybe like it'll put people in bikinis. So like it might do something that you don't want to do with your photos. And so a lot of people don't like the feature. They're kind of upset that the feature exists, except for people who are trolling with the feature. And basically, all I was trying to say was, like, look, guys, don't let AI discourage you. Like, I know AI is such a big thing, but I think art is still needed, and I think art is still very much needed, and so I believe it's still good to keep on creating, even though AI exists out there, you know? Yeah, you heard of that? I think it's an unfortunate thing that they created that button. It's not, all it did was take out the middleman. I mean, really, anyone can go to Grok and tell it to do whatever. All it did was take out the extra step of going to Grok and having Grok do it itself. But it's made a lot of people like really upset. Especially artists, but not just artists. Like it's making, like, I think regular, just normal non-artist people upset, because again, it's like it's changing people's photos that in ways they don't want it to change. And that was the whole reason why I made that short, was because, like, I know a lot of artists are discouraged, but they don't want to go on any other platforms because that's their livelihood. That's their platform that it has a livelihood, is their livelihood. And so, like, I know it's discouraging to see those types of things implemented, but I do believe that artists are still paid for. Actually, today I saw, and I'm not saying I'm particularly a huge Mr. Beast fan, but I do like that he did what he did. He ended up making a thumbnail AI program that he was gonna sell, or I guess I guess he made some sort of like app or something to help generate thumbnails with AI. Well, it got such huge backlash that he made a video and said, look, I took this down, y'all didn't want it, y'all didn't like it, and I hear you artists, so Mr. Beast took it down, and he actually changed the app or the platform And so people can go and now hunt for a thumbnail artist instead of using AI. So he actually turned around and changed what he was doing, which I think is awesome. I think if enough voices are out there, people will change it. I don't think everywhere it will change, but like it's really good to hear that even like big names like Mr. Beast decided to go back and adjust what he was doing. You know, he got such backlash on his AI program that he was like, you know what, I'm gonna take that down and I'm gonna support artists instead. And I think that was a really good move on his part. Artists still needed here just for 5 cents per slop prompt. Yeah, but I think people are starting to see it slop. Like I'm seeing more and more, like even like people are upset of different big companies that they're using AI, and I think it's like people are starting to like they're starting to say stuff about it. Um a more realistic idea is to treat art as a way to make social connections with other people. I agree with that. But I also think art is really good for like stuff that I do. Like obviously Winter made my layout. You know, I make my VTuber model. I'm making my next VTuber model. I'm having someone design my banners. I actually pay artists. I pay artists all the time to make stuff if I have the money. If I have a little extra money, sometimes I'll pay an artist to do something for the channel. Which is a punk rock ethos. You mean enough billionaire voices, lol. I don't know. Like, I don't know who said it. I don't really know who said it. Mr. Beast has some skeletons closet. Won't say more. I already know about all of Mr. Beast's controversy. I'm not saying I'm a huge fan of Mr. Beast per se, okay? I just like that he actually listened and changed what he was doing. Now, who he listened to, I don't know. But I guess he must have listened to somebody because he took it down. I mean, he was planning on producing this whole thing and he took it down. So whether or not he listened to people who had a lot of money or not, to me that doesn't like matter as much as like the fact that he actually listened. Art can be used for spiritual purposes, so people who use art for their reason won't have to worry about AI taking their art away. I think the problem that AI art's gonna have, and you know, is that it's soulless. And I think people are catching on to the fact that that people are just not gonna like it. Like most human beings, there are some people that use it, okay, and they're going to continue to use it. That's with anything, right? But I I see more hate for AI than love for AI. I see way more hate for AI art. Now people are hating on like Neuro and stuff like that. Like I'm seeing videos about Neuro, which is the AI VTuber. A lot of people are really not taking to AI, and I think the more that people are not taking to it, the more that artists will be eventually hired more than they are now. I mean, yes, for a time I think artists will be taken out, but then I think people are gonna be more accepting of artists and appreciate more artists in the long run. It may not seem like that immediately, but I truly think that artists will be valued more because I think the AI stuff, the AI art is getting so much backlash now. Like, it really is. I really believe it is. Thank you, Mission Silo. That's what I say. And art has to have soul, which is why AI generated pics are not art. Yeah. And AI prompt gurus aren't artists, just like I'm not a professional chef because I can cook dinner. Exactly. May see a lot of hate there, not here. It's forced everywhere here, especially in job fields. So I think it is right now, but I think when you start having more people voice their opinion on AI and how much they dislike it, I think, like, cause you know, y'all remember the whole Coca-Cola thing, right? lot of people voiced their opinions on Coca-Cola and how they handled AI. Um, I think that that's going to become a norm, like people are just going to dislike AI. I think that more and more people are going to voice, like, look, this is soulless. This isn't like human made. I don't like it. It's eerie. It makes me feel weird. And the more that people voice their opinions, the more that they will start valuing artists again. Because I think, like, even movies that are AI created will be less valued than the ones that are artist created. The only people I see doing well with AI are people who excel at script writing but don't have a film studio to back them. I still think they could still hire artists, though. I don't know. I still think you can still, even if you have a script, you can still find friends to act for you. I mean, there's ways around it. Just for Coca-Cola to double down. Yeah, Coca-Cola's like, no. But all I'm saying is, like, I think people see through it, is all I'm saying. I think people see through it and don't like it. And I think that ultimately, I think the average person is really against AI in the form of art. I think you're going to have some businesses that are trying to make a buck off of it. But I mean, even like, I've watched a lot of like YouTube guru type things. Like YouTube people are trying to help other YouTubers, and even like they'll say channels that are primarily made out of AI, they will tell you the human element is just not there. And a lot of people won't watch just AI slop of like YouTube videos. And I believe that. Like, I think that people don't want to watch an AI video. They want to watch humans. They want to watch human interaction. Like, and I still think the same about art. Like, they want to know that art is made by most people who purchase art don't want to just purchase AI. Like, they want to purchase a human being drawing it. And the hard thing I think that's going to be hard for humans, especially artists, is that you're going to now have the burden of proof. You're going to have to prove that you make your own art and you're not using AI. I think that's going to be a difficult thing for a lot of artists. Not really. I tried making YouTube videos. I don't draw. I don't do music. Just write, because a lot of money to make video with my skill set. It costs a lot of money to make a video with my skill set. What does that mean? Like, why does it cost a lot of money? Last year's AI industry bought more than $600 billion in revenue, more than Disney and Nintendo combined. So I don't know who is failing to profit off of it. LOL. I don't know either. So AI for nobodies is like me attempting to cause I lack the resources to make proper film. So I'm gonna say this, like, I know you wrote, I think I watched one of your videos and you wrote a whole story about it. But like most people, I'm just gonna say, and it's just because of what I have heard from other gurus, from other people who do make YouTube videos, who watch and analyze YouTube. Most YouTube videos that are primarily AI don't do well. They just don't. Some do, maybe for a time. Like, you might have those crazy ones, like I've watched on Instagram, like you can see the Pokemon evolve with AI. Like, for a while, people might be attracted to that and might be like, oh, that's kind of cool, but then it gets old. Like, a lot of people like that human voice, the human interaction. And if you don't want to use your voice, there are voice changers. Like, a lot of VTubers use voice changers. I don't use a voice changer, but a lot of VTubers do use voice changers. And you can do that, but it's still a human voice. It's not AI created. Human being here, listen to what Rose says. Yes, but for profit is circular. I lack the skill set to make a YouTube video on my own. I I think what you're trying to say is you lack the skill set to make a video that isn't you. Because everyone has a phone, everyone has a camera. Everyone has a way to make a YouTube video. My brother makes YouTube videos. He makes YouTube videos based, and he uses his own phone, his own face. He makes his own YouTube videos with his own motorcycles. I mean, like, anyone can easily make a YouTube video. I think what you're trying to say is if you don't want to use your face and your likeness and your whatever, then yes, that is a difficult thing to do. Bro, I've done tutorials, shown time lapses, progress pics, even a video of me drawing a tutorial and still get accused of AI. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. I get accused of drawing in front of y'all and I get accused of AI. That video cost me $250 to produce? That is insane. How? Did you, like, buy the art or something? Like, I don't remember what, but, like, how does that cost you $250? That's crazy. I just tell people to feed me and my stuff to detectors. Then if someone has their mind made up about you, then you'll never change their mind in today's climates. You know what, Winter? I think because your art is so good, like, this overlay is so good. It's so good that people accuse it of AI because it's that good. I would take that as a compliment. That video put me on Rumble. I had to hire musicians. I had to hire a film editor. I need a proofreader. I see. Not using my face, not using my voice. Yeah, like I said, if you don't want to use your voice, you can buy a voice changer. I know it's spending more money, but you can buy a voice changer. I just would not use AI. That's all I'm saying. If you want to pay someone, hey, Evox will voice for you. He has a great voice. And I'm pretty sure he's not expensive at all. Fiverr, I use Fiverr Peeps for instrumentals and instruments, and I don't know how to play. Yeah, because Winter makes a lot of my music. Winter and Blue Badger make a lot of my music. But yeah, all the instrumentals that they don't know how to play, and it's honestly not that expensive. I didn't buy the art. The art was a public domain. I can't sing. I do have a voice changer, but it's unpleasant. It is? It is unpleasant. But yes, if you wanted to not have your likeness or like your voice, yeah, it's gonna cost you more. I mean, to be fair, like, I actually pay for I've paid for quite a bit for my YouTube videos. I mean, I've bought the overlay, I've paid for a lot of things, honestly. In order to rig this model, I think I paid a year for Live 2D, a year to 3 years, I don't know, but it was like over $100 just to make this just to make this character. And then, I mean, my logo, the one that moves, I paid for that. I've paid for this overlay. I mean, I've paid for quite a bit for this channel. But once you have, like, a lot of the stuff already paid for, you don't buy them again unless you want to. Actually, the overlay was never accused. Someone accused my one cat drawing of being AI, so I set them progress pics and reference. Instead of apologizing, they just accused the next artist. That just sounds like they're just accusers. That's just miserable. Who isn't expensive? I got a script needing to be written. If you go on Fiverr, they aren't that expensive. Also, Evox will probably voice for fairly inexpensive. I would ask Evox to voice for you. He is really good at it. I mean, guys, he like okay, y'all want to show y'all what he made for me? Let me show y'all what he made just out of the blue. He just made this. And like, I'm like, he is so on point with his he's so on point with his voice acting. Hold on. Let me. Oh no, why can't I? No. Problems. Okay. Alright, so he made this video. It's on the server. He made this video.
Fluffy hair grows. Coming soon in a YouTube near you. It's about to be the most fluffiest thing since Labubu.
And he literally made that, and I was like, what? Look at it, hear his voice.
This year, fluffy haired Rose, coming soon in a YouTube near you. It's about to be the most fluffiest thing since Labubu's.
See, okay, he could totally do voice acting. And he probably, Evox could totally voice for you for like, I would tell you, he would do it for inexpensive. I'm telling you. Bro, $2 USD for Evox is like an entire meal at McDonald's. The overlay cost, what did he say that there was? Sorry, hold on. I can't read that for some reason. My overlay cost, what did he say that was? Like 3 months rent? Yeah. Evox would totally voice for you, man. Only way to make videos with low cost is to be able to draw and have musical skills. My computer isn't strong enough to process the stuff. Who is Evox? Evox is a follower on my channel, and also he makes his own VTuber videos. But there's an overlay cost, which literally just a cell phone bill for 1 month. Yeah, it's just a cell phone bill over there. I avoid Fiverr because I caught them scamming me. They use ChatGPT and pass it off as their work. Ew, that's bad. A lot of scammers everywhere. You have to keep those senses sharp. Yeah, 100%. Hello, call away. Welcome to the stream. I need art made for the script I have. I love Evox's voice. Oh, you have to go? Well, good night. Have a good night. Really, Mission Silo, really the way to go about it, is like make a lot of good friends and pay them well, probably, because like if you pay your friends pretty well, they'll come back from and buy from you, or you can buy from them, and I think doing this YouTube thing, like I've met a lot of friends to help me along the way. Like I didn't come up with all this. Like it didn't just happen. Yeah, but you got the forum style Discord chat, but I'll ask. Yeah, and if you want to ask him, I'm sure he would do it for like cheap. I'm sure he would. But I'm saying why people might use AI. I understand. But what I'm trying to say is if you can help it, people connect better with human beings than AI in general. That's what they were saying. Sorry, I gotta fix my tablet real quick. Oh, why did it do that? That was the wrong one. I understand why like people would excuse me. Sorry, I'm still like getting over being sick. I understand like why people would like want to use AI if they don't have the resources. Like I get what you're saying. I'm just saying if you can help it, it's better for human interaction. Just a little bit. I have hired some consultants and they told me how to get people to help me without money, such as learn search engine optimization. Now, I don't know nowadays, because search engine optimization was a big thing, I would say, like, a while ago, but, like, now, I don't think it is with YouTube anymore. YouTube changed their algorithms, and YouTube is more now based on, do people watch your video? Like, it'll show it to so many people, and then if your video is watched, it will show it to more people. But if it's not being watched by those people it recommends it to, it stops showing it. So it used to be based off of search engine optimization. But not, the only way that it kind of is if you're like on there. If you're on there and you're like a brand new channel, then it might help to optimize it. But some platforms are all about optimization. Some platforms are not. I mean, if I learn how to boost your channel, you'll likely help me, stuff like that. I mean, of course. I'm always open to help. But I'm just saying, like, search engine optimization used to be a big deal on YouTube. It's not anymore. Unfortunately, they changed their algorithms. Like, I know that you used to have to worry about that a lot more, and they no longer, like, really, it doesn't use search engine as much. That's why you don't see as many hashtags or anything on YouTube anymore, I don't think, because, like, it doesn't really work like it used to, I'm guessing. I don't know, that's what I heard. I heard it just doesn't use search engine as much. I don't know, but then again, it's like Google based, so maybe it still does to a degree, because I guess, like, if you search something from Google, and, like, YouTube is Google, right? So, I don't know. So there are ways to get help without money, but you have to figure out what exactly to barter and trade with. Like, what do you mean? Are you bartering and trading for, like, services? I think he looks really good. I like this one. I'm happy with him. I'm definitely gonna have to tell your story, though, Mission Silo, because I think it's hilarious that the story you came up with about him being a juggler and a chicken nugget, that's hilarious. I'll give you credit, too. I think that's pretty much what I came up with. I think it looks kind of good. Well, one person said help boost other people's channels. That one idea is another program for others. Make plushies. So making plushies is a big one. There are a lot of other artists that make plushies for other VTubers. Like, that's a big deal from what I understand. But a lot of times plushies can be very expensive to make. So I think, like, I don't know. Again, I don't make plushies. So I would suspect you would have to, like, get your stuff down as good as possible. I don't know. Like, you would have to get your method down. Stuff like that. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to level, which you can trade for. Yeah, your end goal. I think you're good at telling stories, though. Like, from what you had, you would be really good at, like, telling a story, I think. Have you thought about, I think I asked you if you thought about writing a book, because, like, I mean, yeah, you would have to have an editor. I wrote a book once, and I read it myself, I edited it myself, and I still found mistakes. I mean, I spent hours on that book. But if you have the patience and time for it, like, bookmaking is a thing. My end goal is to be a content creator. Oh, so, like, you want to be like a manager? Is that it? Like a content creator manager? Because a lot of content creators use managers to help them, and, like, usually a manager, they'll, like, post for Twitter, they'll do all the extra posts on their accounts, and then what they'll do is they will I don't know if they do the editing on videos and stuff, but they might help do clipping. They help with all the extra stuff that the a YouTuber doesn't necessarily want to do. Content creators always come and go, but they need for someone to make stuff for them. No, I make stuff for creators. Interesting. So, like, you're an idea creator? Like, you come up with ideas for them? I don't like this. I'm actually really happy with this art. You'd be a horrid manager, and I learned skills to make stuff for them, and I have an idea. I've yet to execute it to make stuff. Oh, this is not right. That line art's not right. But I think you should continue like creating your ideas. Oh, about a boy in a mountain. I did make a story I think you would like and would match your art style about the boy in the mountain. Just trying to darken this line art. I usually have the outside line art like a lot darker than the inside line art. So like you had a whole story that you're writing a book about, or you're writing a whole story about. I gotta look at how I did the Articuno one, because I kind of want to match it. So I gotta figure out how I did both. One second, I'll read it in just a second. I'll just try to finish this line art while I'm doing it. Yes, the story made up on the spot for someone else who was about a boy who lived in a village next to an enormous mountain. Already made it. I can do it. I can make stories on the spot. I'll DM the story later. Okay. Sounds like you have a whole story. I'm probably gonna have to end soon though, because my mom made food and I gotta go get dinner. She did watch my baby for a little bit, which was nice of her, but I'm probably gonna end soon just to get some dinner and chill for the rest of the night. I at least got this done. I'm really happy about that. I got so much art done today. I got a lot of art done today. I didn't expect to get this much art done today. It was kind of a short stream. I mean, the last stream I did was like 5 hours. I can't believe I streamed that long. But I did have a babysitter that time for most of it, so like it was really easy for me to stream. But my mom is watching my baby, and I probably better go take her off her hands and help her out. But yeah, I'll do that after I'm done with the line art here. Probably just gonna finish up here, and then probably gonna call it quits tonight. Usually my art streams are pretty short though. My gaming streams seem to be a lot longer. Maybe once everything settles down, I can change that and stream a lot more of my art stuff. So what about the juggling Zapdos you like? What part of it? I like that he started out as a chicken nugget. I don't know why. I think it's hilarious. He started as a chicken nugget and then like became Zapdos and the juggling dancer. I think that's a funny story. Like, I like how fun the story is. That's what I like about it. Wearing feathers might work. Yeah. I like the idea of the story. Because I think it's a fun little story. And it's random. I like random stories. Like, stories I can tell to my audience that you guys make. It just makes it better. It makes my day. And then, like, I can tell y'all the story as I'm drawing the character in my videos. Like, I don't know if you, Mission and Silo, if you saw my video on drawing what you want. I think you did. And in that video, like, I talk about how Hulk escalated from being, like, just a cute Hulk to being, what was it? Went from a cute Hulk to being a whole story about how he was a kid at school that got ran into. So like stuff like that is just it's just fun. Oh, I forgot to finish his chain too. But yeah, I think like I like stuff like that. Like that it's just lighthearted and fun and random. Like, Evox would make me all sorts of stuff, like, tell all sorts of stories, and I would totally tell those stories in a short, like a YouTube short. I like the short, like, silly, fun stories. But yeah, that's what I like to use them for, is, like, it's good for content. I've seen the Hulk one. Okay, so you did see the Hulk one. Wearing feathers might work. You mean like the feathers? I put in feathers on his arm. I didn't see the comment because I didn't want to be that guy. Oh, you didn't comment? You can totally comment. You can be that guy. I don't care. You totally came up with it. I probably should have said something. I probably should something. I usually do. I usually say, hey, this person made this idea happen, and I totally could have, like, commented on it, but I don't know, maybe I forgot to mention, but, like, I usually mention Evox when he tells me stuff, so I'll mention you next time. I like this. I think this is good. I like your idea of how he's, like, shocking, how he's, like, shocking how he's, what am I trying to say? How he's, like, shocking the, above him, like he's kind of like, I know it's not like juggling, but he's got his arm up, like, I don't know, I liked that idea. I thought it was a pretty cool idea. And then the feather and the tattoo is kind of cool too. How about human Zapdos got mistaken as a chicken and was put into the farm, was about to be a chicken nugget? There you go. These are all so good. You're gonna have to send them to me in Discord. That way, like, I can remember them, and then, like, I can, like, talk about them in my videos. Because it definitely is content. But I'm probably going to end it here. This is pretty much Zapdos, so I'm probably going to go get something to eat and eat something, but I like the lightning feather idea. Native Americans have a Thunderbird as a great spirit. That's pretty cool. I like that idea too. I really do. I really like that idea. So we finished Articuno today, finished Zapdos. The last one I have to do is Moltres. I don't know if I have time to make him. I'll just go ahead and make him, but if I have time to stream it, I'm going to try to stream it. Because I would like to stream it. But yeah, this is pretty much all I'm gonna do today. I'm tired. I gotta get food. And I gotta go take care of my daughter today. So trying to fix this up. I'll wait a few days so you forget, so I can tell the story how I want. You mean like the chicken nugget story? Well, I still gotta finish coloring all of these, so it's gonna take me a little bit of time to finish this. But actually, I'm just proud of myself. I got done with a lot today. When I put my heart to it, I can get done with a lot of art in one day. But like lately, it's just been kind of hard. It's been kind of hard for me to like, I don't know, just sit and do art. So this Zapdos has a power channel through his feathers, like hand fans. Made of feathers. His dress is made of feathers. He's gonna be like all feathers. Excuse me. Woo. I'm ready to get done with this cough. I am been coughing like a maniac. But I think this is pretty much all I'm gonna do. Thank you guys for coming in and checking me out, and thank you guys for watching. And it's been an interesting conversation. It's definitely been interesting. Oh wait, I'll do one last thing. I'm gonna erase the lines here. That's what I'll do. I'll do this real quick. That way y'all can see it with the border. He can make feathers into creating lightning and electricity. There you go. Actually, I think like the original Zapdos is actually very interesting. Like a magic wand. So he can take a feather and turn into like lightning or electricity. Is that what you're saying? I think that's pretty cool. I like the original Zapdos story. Like he was in he's like found I think in the original game he's like found in a power plant. Which I thought was like actually pretty cool. It's looking so good. I'm really happy with this. He's looking sweet. He's looking so good. This Zapdos looks okay, but it's fine. I will accept its mistakes. It's fine. I think that's all the lines. I think I got them all. There we go. Definitely interesting. Yes, I agree. It's definitely interesting. Yes, or channel electricity through the feather. Yeah, like a wand. I like that idea. I think that's a cool idea. There, I drew hands again today. This is the second hand I've drawn. I guess I'm gonna have to, draw hands for all three? Y'all are making me draw hands. And he does, and he goes... And he grew feather instead of hair, so he always has the feather used. Kind of like a Hawk guy from, like, My Hero Academia. Kind of like the Hawkman. I forget his name. I need to erase that. But I think I'm going to add a few lines. Alright, guys. I think this is pretty much it. I'm gonna call it for now. Thank you, Mission Silo, for dropping by. Send me your story. And, if you want to send me the story about Sora, I guess. Yeah, send me the story about Zapdos. We can come up with a story and I can put it in the video. And I'll reference you. I'll tell everyone who made it. But, oh, this is bothering me. Hold on, I gotta do this real quick. It's bothering me. I gotta fix his eyelash, but okay. There we go. Alright, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for coming by. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna put my magical background on. I haven't started rigging my newest model yet, but I hope to actually get started hopefully today, or I mean tomorrow or the next day. I'm hoping to get it actually started and hopefully finished in a week or two. That's my goal. But thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys. Okay, no problem. Yeah, thank you. It's a mutation of his. That's pretty cool though. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming and saying hi. I really appreciate all y'all's coming and saying hi and giving me conversation. It makes it so much easier for me when people come in and say hi while I do streams. It makes it a lot more enjoyable to have like anyone come in and just chill out with me and draw or do whatever, play games. But yeah, guys. So I'll see y'all next time, and ciao, I guess. There was a guy that I knew. Uh-oh.